Professional organizers. What do they do? We're going to talk about that today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question and I get to help you find an answer. Now today's show is brought to us by housecleaning360.com. If you are looking for a professional organizer, you can find them on housecleaning360.com. Now if you are a professional organizer and you don't have your business listed, run on over there and set up a business listing. The business listing holds your before and after photos. It holds your business logo. It holds your website and all of your social media links. It holds ratings and reviews from your customers and feedback from your fans. It includes your facial picture, a picture of your face in your profile. It also includes if you have a business video about how your business operates. There are a lot of different facets. You can also have coupons and discounts. You can also run ads. There's a whole big business package that allows people to find you on housecleaning360.com. There are paid and free packages. So if your business is not listed for whatever reason, whether you're just starting out or whether you've been in business for 20 years, go list your business so people can find you. All right, on to today's session, which is about professional organizers. And it's awesome because this question came up. What do professional organizers do? All right, before I answer that question, I want you to think about, let's say you have a food love. You love food and you eat a lot of food and it's comforting and you eat it to kill emotional problems and whatever. And let's say that you've got a little bit on the heavy side. So you decide you're going to lose the weight, you're going to get in shape, you're going to go to the gym and you're going to turn your life around. So instead of just reading a book on how to do that, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the gym and hire a personal trainer who is trained in nutrition and exercise and toning and consistency and habits and positive attitude. And they're going to help you with a total package, reinvent yourself so that you are a better version of you. Okay? The reason I bring this up is because that is exactly what a professional organizer is, but for your home. Now, a lot of us collect things over the years. They're gifts. They're inherited from family and friends. They are things that maybe were passed down from our parents that maybe it's just been in the family for a while and we ended up with it. Some of the things we're really emotionally attached to, and some of the stuff in our house we don't care about at all, but yet it's there. And so every time you move to a new house or a new location, you take all this stuff with you. And we call it baggage. It's not baggage, it's stuff. It's furniture, it's trinkets, it's knickknacks. There's a lot of stuff, clothing, shoes, books, papers, whatever. We have stuff that we hang on to. And sometimes we know why we do. Sometimes we have very valid reasons why we do. Sometimes we have no clue why we have the stuff we have. Maybe we bought it because it was on sale. I mean, who knows why we have it? A professional organizer is like that fitness trainer that is trained in a variety of different specialties. And the professional organizer knows things about psychology and about mementos and the reasons behind the emotional attachment to some of our things. And so when they come into your life, they help you work through these different issues. Because if you can understand why you have a particular behavior, you can fix that behavior for the rest of your life. So instead of just running out to the store and buying a whole bunch of fancy bins and saying that you're going to get organized, what happens is maybe what you're buying is not the right system for you. Just because it looks fancy on Pinterest doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Now, there are a few people that live in my home and we all have different organizational styles. I'm not a person that needs to label everything. I can see with my eyes that that's a bin of socks. I know it's a bin of socks. It does not need to say socks on it. But my husband, for example, loves to label everything. And so it is necessary and important for him for his bin to say socks, okay? The reason I bring this up is because a professional organizer can help manage the different organizational styles inside your home. So while you may have an organizational style that fits you, it may not be effective for your husband or your wife or maybe your kids or your elder parents that are living with you. Who knows? Who knows who's living in your house? But chances are all of your organizational styles are different. And a professional organizer can help you create a system that works for all of you. so that you have a place for everything and everything can go back in its place. And it's not just having 3 bins that say donate, trash, and keep. It's a series of behaviors you're going to change. Now, it might be that you have an empty wall and you think you're going to hang a rack up there. What you might actually need is a shelf with racks. And the professional organizer can guide you to the right fit for you based on the organizational styles that fit the different members of your family before you run out to IKEA or Home Depot or whatever and you start spending a lot of money on shelving. So before you spend a lot of money and buy bins and shelves and all kinds of things you think are going to work, this is the time to hire a professional organizer and say, hey, can you come into my house and give me another opinion? Can you help me with these issues? And they're weird issues. One of the issues I had, I grew up in a large family, and it was easy to run out of stuff because there were lots of people using the shampoo, for example. So when I moved out on my own, when the shampoo would get down to about this much in the jar, I would run out and buy another one because I didn't want to run out. And I would never use the bottom of the shampoo because I didn't want to run out. And it ended up being that I had multiple jars of shampoo with this much at the bottom. When I understood what I was doing and why I had this scarcity mentality, then I was able to combine all the shampoos and use all of the shampoos and only keep one spare on hand and not have multiple jars of shampoo and use it all the way to the very end until it was gone, and then this jar goes in the garbage can or the recycling bin, okay? So when you hire somebody to help you understand why you're doing what you're doing, and it's not saying that you're lousy or that you're a lousy housekeeper or that you're a crummy housekeeper or whatever. It's not saying any of those things. It's saying that we all have a series of behaviors based on whatever. Mine went back to my youth. But when I understood it, when I was able to put a grasp on it and say, oh, that's why I'm doing that, I was able to stop that behavior. Is it worth the money? Absolutely. It's worth every penny that you pay for someone to help you reframe, reprogram, and reinvent your personal space. That's what a professional organizer does. Alrighty, and that's it for today. And until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.